All right, and we're back. Welcome back. Welcome to Mega Man 6. Thank you for allowing me that short break and for sticking around. Let me get my stream title changed here. There we are. Just go with a very simple abbreviation for a title. Welcome back. Thank you, Cows. And here we go. So, Mega Man games. Mega Man games I didn't really like when I was a kid. Like, I rented and played several different ones, but I never played very much of them because, I don't know, just couldn't get into them. They weren't for me. But I've been playing them and reevaluating them lately, and my opinion has changed dramatically. I would now say I'm a pretty big fan of the Mega Man games. So far, I've played and beaten on stream Mega Man 4, Mega Man 5, and Mega Man X. In the past, I've also beaten Mega Man 1 and 2, just off stream on my own. 6, though, I've never played. I'm not familiar with it at all. We're going in for a first playthrough and going in blind, so there might be a lot of me trying to figure stuff out, and I'm not going to know, what power to use where and that kind of stuff. That's okay. That's alright. I'll learn the hard way. That's how I like to do things. I appreciate that the story is very short and to the point here. Blizzard Man, I already know is going to be my favorite. Oh, but Nightman might be a close second. Oh, I do like Knights. Plant Man, Yamato Man. What's a Yamato? Centaur Man, Tomahawk Man, Flame Man, and Wind Man. Multiverse Explorer, thank you for the redemptions. Plant Man looks like he has a good hat. Alright, so before we really get rolling, we've got some channel points to take care of here. Stop and enjoy those pistachios for a moment. Alright, now we're going to stretch. What is this, the third stretch break tonight? Oh, and thank you, Key. It wouldn't be complete without another disgusting being. Alright, we'll do curls this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now I'm all fit and healthy. That moved around. I haven't forgotten the bean. We're going to do that too. You know, I love watching you eat the beans. Well, it's a good thing I have plenty of them then. Sure would be nice to get a good bean. So far, 3 out of 3 have been terrible. Got 2 again. Let's put that one back and take. Well, there's no hope with this one. Nope, this one I can't win. It's egg or buttered popcorn. Both flavors are rancid. I think this is the worst bean just because there's no hope. It's popcorn. Not that it matters. Oh, I hate it. It's so disgusting. And I love popcorn, but I hate the popcorn bean. It's like eating actual garbage. Bad time. Bad times. Okay, now we're all caught up. All caught up on the channel points. Let's try out a level. Whoa. Oh, this is different. Frozen Island? That's weird. I think of islands as having hot weather, not cold. No. Isn't Antarctica an island? Fair enough. I mean, if you zoom out far enough, everywhere is technically an island, right? We reached the point. We reached the point where it was like either I get the one up or I game over, but it was no longer worth it to continue without at least trying. All right, we're gonna ignore that one up and we're gonna give the stage a real try. I love the mountains in the background. I like this place. I could hang out here. Oh, do I have any rush abilities? No. Well, I guess we gain those as we defeat bosses. I kind of like these timed bombs. They're kind of fun. Oh, that looks like I can break that. Did you see that piece of that ice block on the left up there? It was cracked. It might be breakable. For a secret. Oh, I couldn't get that one up because I can't get through this ice. So I saw there was ice in front of the one up that I was trying to get, but I fired at it and my lemons went through. And so I thought, well, if the lemons go through, then it's probably just a background detail. I was so foolish. I was so wrong, and I paid for it dearly. Secrets, you know it. You know I love them. So we probably need a special weapon to break the ice block. Oh no. I saw that ceiling coming for me, and my reaction was just to kind of like scream and stand in place. Frownie Kid plays Mega Man. That's what we're up to. I could never get into the series, don't know why. I had the same experience, Toilet Brush. Like I rented several of the Mega Man games as a kid, but I never played much of any of them because something about them didn't connect with me. Like, I don't know, I didn't like the movement, or I didn't like the aesthetic, or something. But that, I'm gonna stick with Toilet Brush. Or I can call you TBP if you like that. TBP. All right, I can try. I'll try and remember that. I can call you whatever. All right. Well, I don't want you to feel that I'm trying to disrespect you by not calling you what you prefer to be called, but at the same time, there's just some things that I won't say on stream. I'm just running through everything like I don't care now. That's not a good way to play. That's not very smart. I need to focus up. Oh no, I'm seeing some glitches come in. Oof. No, sir, you're not disrespecting me, to be honest. You just doing whatever you think is right and polite is admirable. Thank you. Hooked on Pot, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. And this is Mega Man 6. Have you ever played Power Battles? I don't believe I have. What console is Power Battles for? Oh, no. It's like an arcade game with only boss fights. Yeah, I haven't played that. Hey, looks like we got a raid coming in. Norinrad, hey, thank you for the raid. Great to see you. Whoa. Welcome in. Welcome to your friends. We're just we've just started up some Mega Man 6. I haven't even made it to the first boss yet. And I might not make it to the first boss before the game crashes. You'll notice we got some glitches creeping in on us, as tends to happen. But I'm very glad that you've stopped by. Hello to you, Shorty Straw. Welcome in. Oh, do you see that? There's an E-tank down there. Oh, I probably need to break that ice to get to it, though. So just for anyone who's not familiar with my streams, I'm primarily a retro gamer. I work pretty much exclusively off original hardware, which leads to glitches like what you're enjoying right now. I prize variety, so I'm hopping around between consoles very frequently, but I'm mostly a Nintendo guy. At heart. The NES is probably my favorite. Oh no! Oh no! We were right there. We were right. That was I think that was the door to the boss. Got the game genie codes on? Never, Norin. I always take the path of most resistance. I never cheat. Glitches in the Matrix. Did I miss Iron Sword? You did not miss Iron Sword. I have not played Iron Sword. I'm not entirely sure when I'm gonna get to it. All right, this is so my typical, my apologies if the screen slowly decaying like this bothers you, but my typical policy with glitches is to keep playing as long as the game remains somewhat playable, and kind of just hope they clear up. Sometimes it works, usually it doesn't. Glitches make it fun. It's part of the authentic experience. Excellent. I'm glad you're on my side. Look at that health drop. Can I pick that up without losing more than I gain? Whoa. That, like, giant, like, white spike coming in from the sides. I love it. I like those. I like these bomb platforms, but when they're under a ladder like that, they're very scary. Did you or did you not blow on the cartridge? I won't say that I never blow on cartridges, because I do. I know that you're not supposed to, but you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I have actually not blown on this cartridge yet, though. I gave it the old rubbing alcohol and Q-tip treatment. Hey, here we are, Blizzard Man. Not a great start. Oh no. I hope it holds together long enough to give us a password. Give the NES a little tap. I find that if I just when it starts glitching, if I disturb it at all, it tends to just crash rather than clearing up. I'm not really sure how to handle this guy. I need to stay away from the walls. It's a dangerous way to live, that's for sure. I started streaming back in February, in the last few days of February. The first game I ever streamed was Ghosts and Goblins, and I was like 4 levels into it, and the game started to glitch out, kind of like this. And I was like, "Oh, this is an ill omen for my streaming career. If I'm gonna glitch out and crash on my first stream." And so I just kind of bit my lip and powered through, and eventually it cleared up, and I beat the game and everything went well. But it was a pretty scary experience. All right, you Geu B Ruiak. So here's the thing I didn't consider, was I said I'd like to at least get a password, but the thing is, I don't even know if this password is going to be trustworthy. That's a hard enough game without any glitches. You're not kidding. I'm decent at Ghosts and Goblins, though. I can usually beat it in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Now, with the wonders of modern technology, I can just take a photo of my password. Old Man of the Sea, welcome to the stream. All right, we'll do cows. Let me get that icon changed over. Oh, I moved it. I moved it to a different folder. Alright, there we are. The slow decay of an old game. You know it. Oh man. Yeah, this is not going to remain playable. Let's just take it a little further. So this is Plant Man fighting against the inevitable procession of entropy, desperately trying to slave off its inevitable demise. You'd be amazed. I've made it through some pretty tough challenges with the game deteriorating like this. Not that long ago, I finished a playthrough of the original Castlevania that looked pretty much like this. Actually a bit worse. On my first playthrough of Contra, I made it through about 4 levels of mess. Alright, 1 up. We won't be able to enjoy the majesty of Plant Man's hat. Oh no. I really cheated us, haven't I? It's so interesting. Look at the 1 up. It gets like 2 R's on the top of it. It's very weird. I wonder why that is. Like usually text gets replaced with other text, not a... I don't think the 1-up icon has any text on it. Hey, the guy's not here. The guy who gave me the 1-up, he didn't come back. Can I stand? I can't tell if these are spikes or if there's something I can stand on. They look like they might be springy. Yeah. Oh, nice. There's a health thing up there, but I think it was a small one. No! I'm in a bad spot. Okay, so there are definitely spikes here. Oh no, it's just gonna be another one of these. And there we go. Oop. Alright, I don't think this other password is going to do us much good. I like how the word continue is falling apart more. So as fun as this is, I'm going to step away for a moment and I'm going to see if I can clean out the cartridge and get us rolling again. So I'll be right back with you. All right. So my go-to whenever I pull a game off the shelf that I haven't played in a while is I usually just use some alcohol and a Q-tip, and then if it falls apart like that, I've got these like I don't know, it's like a plastic thing with like, it feels like rope, some kind of cloth stuck on it. They're like these old things from Funko Land. And I use one of those to scrape out the cartridge. I don't like to use them as a first resort, even though they're usually more effective, because they're really wide, and I feel like they're gonna like split the, like crack the cartridge open. Like they're too wide to fit into the cartridge comfortably. But they usually do the trick. So let's see if I can make sense of this password and see if it actually works. Yeah. Okay, I think we're back in business. Regardless, glad to have you here. Appreciate that. Frownie is a good friend of my stream. Happy to catch him live tonight. Thank you, Norin. I do enjoy dropping it on your streams. It's a good time. Good luck. May there be fewer Haim offers after the cleaning. We can only hope. Mega Man 6 is kind of hard to get. Do you remember when and where you got it? And I bought Mega Man 6, I believe. Man, I think I was living in Tennessee when I bought it. It was... No, it's probably even longer than that. I'm not sure. It was like 12 or 15 years ago. It was a very long time ago that I picked up the Mega Man games. I've had them in my collection for a very long time. Funko Land name drop. I actually have never even seen a Funko Land in person. I just know that my like cartridge cleaners came from there, because there's also like one of those doodads that you're supposed to stick in the console, and it says that came with them, and it says Funko Land on it. But I've heard people talk about it before. Like I've heard the name from like a lot of people on YouTube, but it doesn't really have any meaning for me. I've never been I never went to or saw one in person. The NES cleaning cart from Funko Land was the GOAT. It works well enough. I mean, it works as well. It works as well as anything else, I guess. I have not learned from my mistakes at all. Oh, terrible gift. Oh, get out of here. That is pretty tough. They're GameStop now. I haven't been to a GameStop in a very long time. I think that I'm going to lose this battle. And we got a lot of hits in on that guy. I feel like we came close. Nice. We got him. I didn't even take a hit that time. Beautiful. I wasn't expecting the fish. Oh, please stop. I knew there were fish there, and I didn't proceed carefully. From fairly often, I can be a rather agonizingly slow learner. So you're gonna see me make a lot of mistakes. When you get hit, you lose your charge that you're working on. I know the quote you're referencing, Cows, but I've never actually seen the movie it's from. Oh, look at this. Whoever said power pellets don't grow on trees, they were wrong. I really don't like springs in video games. These are okay. They seem to bounce you fairly consistently as long as you hold the button. Ah. But still, I'd rather not mess around with a spring if I had my druthers. No worries, Monty Python can be a bit of an acquired taste. I didn't even know so I actually wasn't even sure it was Monty Python. I thought it was Mel Brooks. I don't know what happened. Plant Man had that battle won, and then he just threw it away by acting foolish. That's I'm gonna sue him for copyright infringement. Throwing away the battle by acting foolish is my signature move. All right, you got Plant B and Rush Jet Adapter. As you have probably noticed, the glitches are creeping back in, slowly but surely. All right, good. We've got 2 of them down. So ideally, my streams usually wrap up around 4 a.m. We're gonna roll into overtime here for a while, though. Ideally, I'd like to get through 4 of the bosses tonight. I actually just recently played through this one for the first time. Feel like a lot of sections, like that one, were kind of cheap. I mean, the surprise fish a little bit, but I didn't hate it. Nicely done, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the trophies, cows, and the whoop whoop pally. All right, so stage selected is. We'll just keep working our way around Wittershins here. Yamato Man. Isn't Yamato the name of Splinter's sensei in the Ninja Turtles? Wasn't his name was Yamato Yoshi? Might have that. I could very easily have that wrong. Jet. Jet Mega Man. Okay, great. Let's see if we can get this one up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's awesome. So this is different. Rush has never worked like this in a Mega Man game that I've played before. Where he attaches himself to you like this. This is very I mean this is going to really trivialize a lot of the game if I rely on this. I probably shouldn't. We'll just save that for where it's necessary. We'll try and be more legit. It is very tempting, though. It's very tempting to just pop that on and fly through the whole game. But I couldn't sleep at night if I operated like that. Don't forget to hydrate. Will do. It was Hamato Yoshi. Oh, I was so close. Yamato is a real ship, and also the space battleship in Star Blazers. I'm not sure what Star Blazers is. It sounds like it could be an Atari 2600 game, though. I really thought the game wasn't going to break down again. Oh, so we've got two paths. We can go up or down. I think we should take the upward path. Anime. I gotta put the... You have to watch this animation every time you put the jet on. Not just an anime, an old anime, you say. I don't know how old qualifies as old anime. The oldest anime that I'm familiar with is Vampire Hunter D or Ninja Scroll. Well, I didn't want to use this all the time, and now, like, I'm getting so many jumps where it seems to be mandatory. Okay, surely it's not mandatory for the boss. I was thinking his first attack there was very manageable. It was first broadcast in the United States in 1979. I actually don't know when the two that I mentioned are from. I got the impression like the 80s or 90s, but... Got him. Nice. All right, you gave Y square. Can't read the I can't read the messed up text fast enough. Rigfi Sekseki. Oh no, I didn't photograph my password. I mean, I know it's in the VOD, but... Oh, Ninja Scroll and Vampire Hunter D. So this is weird. We've got a Mega Man head on 2 of the things here, but this looks like an E-Tank symbol. I'm not really sure... Not really sure why the symbol's different. I don't know if that's because of the glitch or because it means something different about the level. But, oh well. On to Nightman. Oh, I thought this guy was tossing out health. I don't know why I thought that. Okay, this feels very familiar. I ran and jumped right onto those spikes. Oh, here's my chance to photograph the password again, though. That's intentional, you say. I'm sure you're right. 93 and 85. They're further apart than I would have thought they were. My knowledge of anime is very, very shallow. Those only come to mind because a friend of mine in high school really liked them, and he showed them to me. Let's see if I can avoid hopping directly onto the spikes. I did it again. Series was in 2003. The film, yeah. So it's the films that I know. This should not be as hard as I'm making it. I'm just so scared of hitting my head. Kind of like that. Felt like a very tight jump there. That guy looks like a spider. I'm not sure what the enemy actually looks like, but he looks like a skull with spider legs. It's a shame the game has decided to do this again, because I'm pretty sure I'd really like the design of this level. Game over. What can I say? It got me. Yuck. Oh no! No, I shouldn't have done that. Now I have to use the jet. I need to use that guy to jump up to the next platform. And this jet is just constantly mandatory. I really think they intended you to use this for most of the game. Okay, give me that E-tank. Oh boy. Oh. What? Springy above and below. Okay, how many lives do we have? Maybe 3. Oh, probably don't need this anymore. Alright, Nightman, it's you and me. Now it's just you. Okay. Kind of like Yamato Man. His primary attack seems to be manageable. I'd really prefer if he would stop jumping so much, though. Got him. No idea what that says. I don't even have the beginning of a guess about that. I like eek. Ray Freeb, yeah. It looks good. It looks good. I'm glad you enjoy when the games decay. Because I seem to have an awful lot of that in stock. So this is where we're going to wrap up our stream for tonight, though, my friends. We've accomplished the sort of impromptu goal I set of 4 bosses. We've got 4 of them knocked out. Next time we pick it up, maybe we'll go for a longer session. Probably won't be until yeah, I know. Probably won't be until next week that we pick this one back up. So keep an eye on the schedule in the Discord, and you'll see when it's going to show up again. Tomorrow night on the stream, I'm going to practice my Castlevania Adventure speed run for the first half, like we usually do on Wednesday. And on the second half, we're going to play Final Fantasy Adventure. I'm still pairing those games together. That'll start up at 11 p.m. Central Time for anyone who wants to stop by. We might be finishing Final Fantasy Adventure tomorrow. I'm not sure. It really feels like we're getting close to the end of the game. In that, it's probably only got 1 or 2 sessions left. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Key, Pally, Master Tuesday, 5-Foot Giant, Cows. Nice work, Frownie. Thank you. I don't want to brag, but I finally made it to the end of the stream awake. I had to move to Hawaii to do it. I appreciate having you here, 5-Foot Giant. Thank you for making that move just to watch my streams. That was very kind of you. So thank you very much, my friends. And of course, we've got a lot of other nonsense going on for the rest of the week. I stream, just for anyone who needs to know my schedule, I stream almost every night, 11 p.m. Central Time, usually till about 4 a.m. And it's different games every night, pretty much. I juggle a whole bunch of stuff. All right, so if you want to hang out on the line here, we'll end the stream in style by going on a raid. Okay. Be safe, everyone. Thank you to everyone for the camaraderie. Thank you for being here, Multiverse Explorer. Okay, well, not a ton of people on right now. Why don't we head over? Here's where we'll go. Sorry for the radio silence here, my friends. I appreciate your patience. All right, let's go ahead and head over to Grumpy Henna's channel. I think she's playing Mario Party. I wonder if she's playing with her. I wonder if she's playing with viewers or not. I can't really tell. But we'll stop over and keep them company. So thank you very much one last time for being here, my friends. I hope you'll drop in for another stream. But until I see you again, enjoy your day or night, and I'll see you on the other side of the raid.